Spencer Rattler started off 2020 terribly. Went 1-2. They got knocked out of the top 25 for the first time in I don't know how long. But he since that Texas game that they won, he looked so good in terms of his playmaking ability, his durability, his football IQ. And you could tell sometimes when an inexperienced quarterback gets some reps under his belt, some games under his belt, it begins to show. And won a Big 12 championship again, and won the Cotton Bowl against the Gators. I can't say that other word. What is it? That's a nasty cough. But I do think he's going to be the best quarterback in 2021. And I'll tell you why. He's going to be a lot better. Y'all know who Patrick Mahomes is, right? Of course you do. He reminds me of Patrick Mahomes. Not just his playing style, but he looks just like the guy, but just a mini version of him. A little mini-me Patrick Mahomes. He's such a good player. He can throw with both his right and his left hand, his arms. He can run. He's very accurate with the football. He did have a few turnovers, but, he was a freshman. I think in 2021, that's going to be all cleaned up. He's going to play so much better. And honestly, I think the whole Oklahoma team is going to look great despite it coming back, and supposedly Oklahoma has no defense. I think Oklahoma's defense will actually win them some games, not just the offense. Remember the Big 12 championship game when they played Iowa State. Iowa State, they basically had them beat. But Iowa State was coming back on them when Oklahoma's offense couldn't get the job done. Oklahoma's defense started to make plays and ended up actually winning that game. I think they sealed the game on an interception or a stop on downs or something like that. But they won the game for them. And so this year, I think they're going to go undefeated in the regular season. And I think they'll make it to the playoffs. They'll beat whoever they play, finally win a playoff game. I think they'll make it to the national championship opposite Alabama. I'll say it again. I think it's going to be Oklahoma versus Alabama in this upcoming football season's national championship game. I don't think you're going to see Clemson make it. They may make it to the playoffs. That might be Oklahoma thumps in the first round of the playoffs. I don't think it's going to be Penn State. I don't think it's going to be Ohio State making it to the national championship. We all know, that other team in Florida's not going to make it. Little U, like a lowercase u, they're not going to make it to the playoffs this year. I can't say much about North Carolina. This is about to be their third year under Mac Brown, third year with Sam Howell at quarterback. That defense started to grow last year. Their run game was ridiculously good. Ran through the Canes for about 500-600 yards on offense, whatever it was, down in Hard Rock Stadium. So maybe North Carolina, but they still ain't going to get past Oklahoma. And, I like Texas. I like Florida State, so I don't want to talk about Oklahoma. But I'm also a realist. So I think Spencer Rattler is going to be a great quarterback. He's going to be the best quarterback in the country this year. And he will probably win the Heisman Trophy. Think about it. 2 of the last 4 seasons. Was it? Yes. 18 and 19. The Heisman Trophy went to Baker Mayfield out of Oklahoma and Kyler Murray out of Oklahoma. Okay? So it only makes sense that another Oklahoma quarterback wins the Heisman Trophy. I just don't see it happen, I know you got JT Daniels from Georgia. He's a great player as well. I know you got that quarterback out of Clemson. I forgot his name. I can't say it right. Ugalele, whatever the heck his name is. He's another great playmaker. He made some mistakes last year, but he still looked pretty good. I think he's going to have a great year this year. But I just think it's going to be Spencer Rattler. And something else I've noticed about college football, usually it's that young quarterback that balls out really good near the end of the season. They usually can carry that momentum into next season if they have the right team and everything goes right for them. They can stay healthy and all. And they end up playing the best. So I think he's going to play the best. He's probably going to win the Heisman Trophy. In my eyes, he wins it. And if Oklahoma doesn't win the national championship, they'll at least go to it. Because, let's be honest, it's hard to bet against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alabama beats up everybody. I'm going to talk about Alabama in another video. I know some of you guys, especially some of you wearing diapers, are watching this video. I hope y'all are studying, by the way, doing all your classwork, not giving all your teachers a hard time. Yeah. But, yeah, that's just my opinion, Like I said, I don't like Oklahoma. I'm a Texas, Florida State fan. We hate the Gators. We hate the Hurricanes. We hate the Oklahoma Sooners. But you got to pay them some respect. I think they're going to be unstoppable this year. Like I said, the only game they're going to lose is probably the national championship. I think Oklahoma makes it. They'll go 14-1 this season unless they beat Alabama. That ain't happening.